I know, it's been a hot minute, but let me explain. Firstly, Happy New Year, guys. Happy 2025, and all the best to you, your family, your loved ones, everybody. Now, yes, I kind of did disappear for a minute. And if you guys are following, I still kind of post shorts here and there or on my Instagram. But yes, I had a whole baby, right? I know I could have been recording during that time, but I just wanted to embrace that newborn phase, right? And also, it was a time of adjusting in different ways for me. So I just needed to pause, restart, refresh, get everything together, move forward, right? Because I can promise you, newborn and a 6 year old who is very strong willed, very strong willed, right? It's a journey, guys, and I'm taking you guys on that journey with me. The ups and downs, the highs and lows, the twists and turns. Y'all will be there. So yeah, a lot of stuff was happening in that last part of last year. So just decided to recalibrate. But yeah, guys, newborn life is no joke, right? Between the sleepless nights, which I usually have before and after. So before all of that, before even remembering when was the last time I ate, kind of thing, right? Um, yeah, so I really just had to take that time and take that little break, kind of just figure all that stuff out. But I will say that during that time, I did miss a lot. Like I missed recording. I think I recorded stuff here and there, but like I never used them. But I really did miss recording. Really never did. But then, guys, there are also two things that I learned from just taking that break, and that is just prioritizing rest. As I told you guys, like sleep is not my biggest thing, right? But rest was important. Why? I've always been on fast forward. Even when I was pregnant, like I was trying so hard to not be so fast forward, but always been on fast forward. So it's more learning that it's okay to slow down, it's okay to take some time, it's okay to rest, right? And I'm really stepping into that a lot more now. I'm working on like making sure that I go to my bed at a certain time. That's always been a struggle. If I say to my family members like, "Hey, I'm going to bed at 9 tonight," everyone just laughs because it never happens, right? But definitely working on that. And I also learned that prioritizing myself is not selfish, right? I mean, I've seen it become selfish for some people to some extent, but when I say prioritizing myself in terms of just basic self care, making sure that I'm okay because I can't pour, from an empty cup. So I have to make sure that I'm good to make sure that everyone else is good. Which I knew all of this before, right? So that is something I've stepped into a lot more. But I'm not going to go to the point where I become selfish with self care, if that makes sense. Because as I said, I've seen that before and it's not nice. So you have to kind of know the limits in terms of self care and being selfish, and then find that balance and work with that. Good. And the third thing I learned is that if you have sister locks, keep these little hands away. Look at that. Yes, yes. But yes. So, yes, I am literally hitting reset on this channel, right? So, here's what you guys can expect. In the next, moving forward, you will get 2 videos per week, different topics, different things, right? We're going to be looking at mom life and just trying to figure it all out. Maybe you guys can help me, tips and tricks, because as I said, I have a very strong minded 6 year old. Not upset about it. I love that she is, but sometimes it's kind of tricky dealing with that, right? So we're going to look at that. We're going to look at travel. Yes, even with the kids, right? Because I believe that you should take your kids with you when you travel. Of course, not all the time, but I feel like they should get those experiences, right? Um, Food, guys, food. Of course, we're going to talk about food because it's me. We have to talk about food because I love food, right? And then we're going to look at how to make money online, side hustles, working from home, remote work, however you want to put it, right? And then we're just going to look at fun in general, focusing on in the Savannah area, things to do, all of that stuff. So it's just going to be life, I guess, right? So it's going to be fun, it's going to be real, and it's going to be unfiltered, right? The only filtered part will be the expletives that you might hear. So I have to literally filter them out so that I don't get demonetized from YouTube eventually, right? So yeah, that's what we're expecting moving forward. Throughout this time of reflection and planning and resetting, there were some, I would say, leveling up tips for 2025 that I'm planning to try and, just incorporate in my daily life. So you guys can, maybe you might find one and two that you maybe want to incorporate also. The first one I actually learned from, I don't remember her name, but it's Erin. I don't remember her handle. But Erin, she created like this top three thing, and it's something that I like. It's called like your I would say your non-negotiables. So your top three things that you have to do throughout the day, right? It could be simple things. It could just be journaling. It could be just like self-care. Like it could just be writing something or going somewhere or whatever it is, but it's non-negotiable. So that means by the end of the day, those three things should be completed. So that's one of the things I'm looking into. Second thing, protecting your energy, right? Protecting all that energy that you have as well as the energy around you, right? Because it really can make or break you and it can affect you in different ways. And I've seen that personally for myself. And so it's something that I am starting to do. Especially, I learned that so much during my pregnancy, right? A lot of people to this day are upset with me because I said nothing about my pregnancy because I wanted to protect my energy. My pregnancy was high risk, and I know all of what would come around it. So I personally, for my peace of mind, not anybody else's, because this is me coming from a place of being a people pleaser. So not anymore, honey, not anymore. And a lot of people can't accept that, and that's fine. So what I now learn to do is protect my energy. So if it's not for me, if it's not good for me, if it's not healthy for me, then it is out. Simple. That's it. Right? The next thing, sorry if I look because I kind of wrote them down because it's quite a few. The next one would be to just do it, right? Take action, whether it's messy or not. I always have like ideas, and I'm like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. But of course, we can't do everything at once. Kind of have to like pace myself, kind of vibe. But I still believe that I can start small steps to achieve these things, but still not all at once, just one step at a time. Because the thing is, if I wait until I feel like I'm ready, who knows? I might feel like I'm ready 50 years from now, and yeah, that's kind of far from now. So I've realized that procrastination is a killer. I think we all know that, right? So it's just starting now. And when I say starting now, it doesn't mean like take it up and start right now. Because a lot of people say, oh, start YouTube right now, start today. For me personally, before starting, I would say research a bit, kind of see how you should start it so that you start it efficiently and effectively and things like that. So it's not just up and okay, let me start. No, it's still planning, properly. So there's that. The next one, which is something I heavily practiced, and I stopped, not stopped, but I slowed down when I had kids, and I was investing in your growth in terms of, for me personally, I love reading, right? Some people might do courses, things like that. Although now I'm currently doing a course for myself, um, but yeah, just continue to invest in your growth. So for you, it might be, I don't know, what do you like? Find what you like or what you're interested in, and yeah, get it done. For me, as I said, I love reading. I love reading personal development books more than anything else. I love listening to podcasts. Jay Shetty is like my favorite, for health and wellness kind of thing. Um, so yeah, how many was that? I gave you guys like 4, right? So the last one is to just, this kind of ties in with the just kind of getting it done now, and that is to just do you. Like, you don't have to tell everyone that this is what you're going to do, this is when you're going to do it. You don't have to advertise it, right? Just within yourself, know what you want to accomplish and get it done, right? It will speak for itself. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm going to do this today. I'm going to, yeah, you don't need to do that. Good? So, guys, if you are here for a good vibe, warm feelings, and just like, I don't know, lifestyle, then you definitely want to do 4 things for me. I want you guys to click the like button, right? Turn on your notifications so that you know every time a new video drops. I want you guys to subscribe, and then I want you to comment below and tell me, like, what are you planning to do, or what have you started to do to reset and just regain focus for 2025. Let me know. I want to know so that what we can keep each other and hold each other accountable, right? Because for me, YouTube is what helps me with accountability. Like, if I say I'm going to do something and it's like out there, then I'll make the extra effort to get it done. Yeah. So yeah, let's work together, guys. Let's get into it. Let's make 2025 the best year, and the rest moving forward even better. All right. See you guys in the next video. Can I have my hair, please? Thank you. Mhm. Grassy. Grassy. Grassy.